Gary Chapman, the author of The Five Love Languages, is a marriage counselor and leads marriage enrichment seminars. In the beginning of this book, he has a thought-sparking conversation with a man on a flight. The man asks Chapman, "What happens to love after you get married?" The man goes on to explain that he has been married 3 times and that the love seemed to vanish shortly after the marriage. The simple truth that this man and millions of others are missing is that people speak different love languages. Imagine trying to have a conversation with someone that speaks a completely different language than you. Although it is possible, it would be much easier if you both spoke the same language. Just like we have different spoken languages all around the world, love has its own forms of language. The premise of this book is to provide the reader with the tools to keep love alive and lasting. Quality time requires the people involved to grasp the skill of listening. Learning to listen may be as difficult as learning a foreign language, but learn we must if we want to communicate love. Many people have the tendency to interject their opinions when someone is speaking, but if you want to be an effective listener, you quite literally just need to listen. The third love language discussed by Chapman is receiving gifts. From Chapman's experiences in different places like the island of Dominica, gift-giving is potentially an expression of love that can penetrate any cultural barriers. Even if you cannot communicate the same primary language with someone, a gift can be given with no word said and can hold a lot of meaning behind it. Gifts can be a powerful expression of love because the gift itself is a symbol of that thought. This means that without verbally saying how you feel, you can indirectly communicate those thoughts through gift giving. Gifts are visual symbols of love. Although it is now known that gifts can be used to express love, the next problem is the kind of gift you should give and to whom. For some people, they don't care about gifts, and that is because gift giving is not their primary love language. If gift giving is your partner's primary love language, those symbols of love will be cherished. It is important to note that gifts come in all sizes, colors, and shapes. Money usually doesn't matter when it comes to gift giving unless the price of the gifts are drastically different than what they are able to afford. For example, a cheap gift will not be taken as a symbol of love if they know that you have a lot of money. On the other hand, for someone who struggles with money, a cheap gift would be much appreciated.